Hello Libra. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back. We're taking a look at what's happening for you during the month of June. We're looking at a past person. For those of you interested in a past person, we just want to see what Spirit wants to share with you. What is it that you need to know? What can you expect during the month of June? A current person, for those of you who are in a current relationship or you've started something new with someone, and you just want to look at what the current energies, what's going on with the current energies. Whatever Spirit wants to share with you, highlight for you, bring to your awareness. I'm also taking a look at money. What is happening for my Libra collective during the month of June with regards to money, in the area of money? Anything that can help you on your journey, in your relationship with money. That's what we're taking a look at. Okay. So, Libra. There's a bit of a pause going on at the moment, a bit of a retreat. Not an aggressive one, it's just a inner retreat where you're just aware that you're less involved with what's going on with everybody outside of you. And focused on yourself, focused on where you are, focused on what you want, focused on the energy that you're holding active, focused on how you're feeling, paying attention to your emotions, paying attention to how you're reacting. And this is really helping you to rebalance, to bring balance back into your life. Your balance is important to you, and when you feel things are a little bit off kilter, you reassess, you observe, and you do what you need to do to bring things back into balance. And you've definitely been guided and drawn inward with regards to this. Okay, so if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the energy. I'm High Priestess Elif. I'm a medium, so I channel, welcome my message. I channel, so I have Spirit in my ear bringing me messages. It's my job to interpret these messages in a way that tells you a nice accurate story, makes sense to you, resonates with the areas in your life that you need to just either receive clarity about or awareness, consciousness regarding whatever it may be for you. These messages are to serve and not to hinder. My readings are about love because everything in your life experience is about love. Everything in the world around you is a reflection of what is active in the relationship between you and you, what's going on inside of you. So everything is really about you, and these readings are about you, about your relationship with yourself, and to shine a light on how you can obtain and achieve or take the next best step in the direction of greater self-love. Because as the relationship with yourself evolves and grows, the world around you begins to evolve and grow, and things change in your favor. They change and they become more enjoyable and satisfactory. Okay, so you've entered a sacred space. I start all of my readings with a meditation in which I open a channel for remote healing in the area of love and relationship, focusing on relationship with self for my subscribers. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning, and we give thanks to them. Giving thanks to spirits of air, earth, water, and fire for allowing me to channel these messages from a place of clarity, speaking with honesty and truth from a place of love. I always ask that you guys settle into your intuition and ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading, to help you to know and to recognize which parts of the reading are for you and which is not. Not everything is meant to fit. It's for a collective. It's for a general collective of Libra. It could be, you could have Libra in your sun, moon, or rising. Okay. So trust your intuition. Trust your guidance system. Okay. remaining stuck in a system or a program is dependent on the focus that you give to what it is that the masses are meant to be fed currently. So you bringing your attention inward is really good for you. You decide what it is that you nourish your mind, body, and soul with, and you don't leave that to mass media or everybody else and where their focus may be. Because we're all free, we have free will, we're free to focus wherever it is we want to. But I do sense for you, Libra, you are reevaluating relationships, you're reevaluating what is right for you, and how you want to show up in your life and in your life experience that is that has a more harmonious energy. Okay, so trust your intuition. If it resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't resonate, leave it, let it go. It's for someone else. And if it triggers, that's where your work begins. Okay? We've got access. We've got so much access to knowledge, processes, teachers, online, everywhere, that can guide us and bring us information and practices and awareness that will lead us to a healthier relationship with ourselves and a healthier perspective of our life experience. If you're going to be here in this 3D reality, on this earth, connected to Gaia, why not make the most of it? You might as well make the most of it. Okay? And as I say, we've got so much access to so much. There's no excuse for us to be wonky about this experience anymore. And yes, we are always in the process of evolution. We came here because evolution was a given. We came here to experience that. That's what we want. What I'm talking about is resisting your life experience, resisting your flow, resisting what every day brings you, resisting your reality, resisting what is in your experience that is absolutely meant to serve you. But you're resistant to so much of the good stuff because of the way we choose to focus upon them from a place of lack or a place of fear or a place of just negativity and being a victim. So we're taking a look at what is happening for you, Libra, as you find yourself coming into this energy of just going still, being more observant, being more present in every experience, and allowing yourself to be quiet with what is happening around you, to really honor it. This is absolutely, I haven't even looked at the cards yet, but I can tell this is absolutely going to have a profound, beautiful effect on what it is you're letting in to your experience and into your reality, which is absolutely going to be more balanced. Okay, so let's take a look at what is happening for my Libra collective in the area of love and relationship with a past person. This is for my Libras who are interested in a past person, wondering what is happening in the connection, perhaps anything that Spirit would like to share with us. Thank you. Okay, Libra, past person. Let's take a look. Okay, so this past person, Libra, looks to me like this person completely romanced you, love bombed you with a passionate new beginning, really feeding into, recognizing and possibly wanting to take advantage of the emotional connection here between you, giving you the impression that they are willing to and ready to work on this connection so that you can have a brand new beginning, and access to the new reality that you and this person have expressed you want. And then what happened? Okay, this person might have been juggling you. It does feel to me like you recognized a past life connection with this person, and this is possibly why you were more tolerant with this person than you would have been with most. But this person was dancing between two realities, that which is the past and that which is the future. Wanting this new beginning with you, wanting this stable future with you, but letting it go regardless. This could be a twin flame connection, because it's only in mainly in twin flame connections that we see such confusing storylines, you know, like it makes sense. You want something, it's good for you, why reject it? It doesn't make any sense. But the twin flame dynamic doesn't make sense, because it is not to be understood, it is to be felt, and it is to be, it's a knowing. It's not something that the mind is going to comprehend. It is a deeper soul knowing. It's about a spiritual awakening. It's about a soul awareness of a contract not even a contract between two people. That's not the correct term, because it's one soul, but a knowing that you are meant to connect with the bigger version of yourself here, in order to have the fullest experience, 3D experience. And often for twin flames help one another to unlock that, awaken to that knowing, to reconnect with your soul. But we get caught up on the other person, and that's fine. That's part of the journey, that's part of the process. Because I do see that this person made you an offer, expressed emotion, romanced you, gave you the impression that they wanted to give you their love, give you their cup of love. This could be someone that is in love with the idea of being in love. It could also be your person that is could have a love and sex addiction. But this person, even though their intention was absolutely to work on this person's ability and capacity to focus in on what is good and to nurture it and to just be stable in that focus is not there. So the intention might have been there and the desire might have been there, but the capacity to do so was not. And even though this person, this past person could absolutely see a beautiful future with you, the one that they've always wanted, and know, this person also knows that there is a past life connection here. They walked away from this because they felt emotionally overwhelmed. They felt as though they had to let this go. And it looks to me like the reason that they had to let this go is because they were confused. This person might have been juggling a few people, or a few relationships, a few situations. More focused on how they are seen in their position. And also, this could have been Libra for some of you. You could have been dealing with a married person here. That is more focused on how they're seen and following their heart and taking action that could put them in a position where they are questioned, which is so different from what they've envisioned. It doesn't fit into the status. It doesn't fit into the idea of how they wanted to be seen. someone that definitely wears masks, and how they're seen by the public and how they're seen by others, those who they work with, family and so forth is important, but it's a mask, it's a pretense, because this person is definitely confused and still wanting to be to do the right thing and to fulfill their responsibilities. That's why I'm saying this could have been someone that is married or committed in a particular situation. You could also be dealing with the air sign, Libra, this past person. Okay. So it looks to me like the reason why this person let this go and decided to release this connection with you is so that they can follow their carnal desires, I suppose. Passion, in terms of being fulfilled physically and sexually. Perhaps a relationship or connection that just seemed lighter than the one that they had with you. The more value you attach to something, the more value that something holds, the more responsibility you automatically have. And you know this, it doesn't matter who we are. The individual determining the value. If you find something as an individual that you believe or know to be very valuable, automatically you're careful. You start thinking about how could it get hurt, how could it break, where can I put it so that it doesn't get damaged, so that it's out of harm's way. What do I do with it? There's an automatic, and just because you attach value to something doesn't mean other people do. So don't expect other people to treat something with the same level of value that you do. I'm talking about the individual. The more value you associate with something, the more cautious you are, the more responsibility there is automatic. It doesn't matter who that person is. And I feel like that's what's happened here with this past person in this connection with you. The awareness of the value of the connection automatically created such a consciousness about responsibility. And I don't feel like this person was wanting to or ready to be responsible, or believe that they had what it takes to be responsible, to actually be able to step up to the level that the value of this relationship demands. Anything else that you want my Libra collective to know with regards to this past person? So it looks to me like this person is going to be reaching out to you, sending you an email or a message, but opening up communication. Because this person, even though perhaps they've not wanted to show this person has been stressed and struggling with depression. They don't feel like they can move on. They've been in their head about this connection ever since this separation, because there's some things that are hidden that they've not expressed or shared with you. There are some truths that they're wanting to share. But most importantly, the reason why they're doing that is they're wanting to close the gap between you guys. Now, obviously, as I said, I do pick up someone who enjoys receiving attention, having their ego boosted. Could be someone that is addicted to the idea of being in love, to the romance, to that. Also someone that, as you know, could just be driven by their lust. That's what determined a lot of the decisions, the decision making on their part, whether they're still in the same energy or not. And this is up for debate. Some people would say, once you know, if this is who someone is, that's who they'll always be. I beg to differ. I know that we're constantly evolving and changing. However, what we like to do sometimes is we lie to ourselves, because we have an idea of, we have a fantasy of what we would like to believe this person to be, or we'd like for them to become, and then we start to imagine that that's who they've become, and that's not how it works. We are constantly in a state of evolution, but your assumption of who I am evolving to be, because that happens to suit a fantasy or an idea of yours that you believe will make you happy, is that can be, you could be shooting yourself in the foot. Allow me and other people, individuals, to reveal to you where they are at. We're constantly communicating where we're at, with our energy, with the things we say, with how we behave, with how we show up. We're constantly revealing where we are energetically. And some people just don't want to listen, because they're so attached to their story of who you are that's going to suit their needs and their happiness. Okay, so don't make the mistake of doing that, because you only hurt yourself. All right, so if your person reaches out to you, they have some things to say, but you're not obligated to see this as your wish fulfillment and your dreams coming true and them suddenly being ready to be everything that you want. Listen to what it is they're saying and then make your decisions accordingly. Okay, let's move on. For my Libra collective interested in a current person, what is it that Spirit wants to bring to my Libra's awareness? For those of them interested in a current person, a current relationship, a new connection, current energy. What is it that my Libra should know during the month of June? Okay, so it looks to me like for some of you, this past person's already come back into your experience, this is the energy, the current energy, where this past person's coming back into your experience, and now they're a current focus. Let's see. Offering you a new emotional beginning. Opening up your feelings and your hopes and your love, and you coming in with passionate communication about how they feel. Let's see. Okay. Can you trust this? Can you trust this, Libra? What is it that I'm seeing energetically, and what is it that the cards are telling me? This person is going to come, for those of you who this resonates with, whose person is absolutely coming in with passionate communication, expressing passion towards you, and with an indication of wanting a new beginning with you in love and being ready to give you their cup. So I've got the Ace of Cups here, and the Ace of Cups for me is normally a really, really good card. Now, I have not at any point in the past person reading suggested that this person doesn't love you or doesn't see that you could possibly be the best thing that's happened to them. There's no doubt about that. But the question that you need to ask yourself is, what is it that I'm letting in? What is it that I'm attracting here? Because I do see new clarity, recognizing your value and their feelings towards you, passions towards you. You're a catch as far as this person is concerned. And they might really want this. But what is it that you're getting? What is it that you're letting in now? As long as you've been focusing on this person, especially for those of you who are in twin flame connections, you have not... Your twin flame, once you've been activated, is never far from your thoughts. Never far from your emotions. It doesn't matter. Even when you move on, you're connected to this person. And that might evolve. Your expectation of the connection might change and evolve. But they're always a sacred part of who you are. And this person's been on your mind, and their behavior towards you and the connection and what they've done in the past, which was really not nice, abandoning a beautiful connection for what must seem to you like such a waste. What is it that you're letting in here? What is it that's coming towards you? Because your focus has been for the past while, as long as you've been separated from this person, your focus has been on their ego aspects, why they've done what they've done, the things that they did to you that were not nice. Their weakness in character. That's where the focus has been, limitations, and that's what you're letting in here. This person they want to release their bondage. They want to release their bondage when it comes to what they consider to be their negatives and what you consider to be their negatives, but I feel as though them coming towards you is them escaping themselves. This, to me, feels like work. I'm not saying reject and push away, because that is not the way we want to honor a connection either. But make sure that you are in alignment with the bigger version of yourself, and that you are in a good place with yourself vibrationally, in a place where you can trust that you are your best friend and that you have your back. Oh, I've got a dragonfly that's just come to visit with me. Now, depending on where we live, it's not uncommon to see them, but where I am now, I'm in the city. I've moved into the city. I moved to the city, and I don't see a lot of butterflies and things like that around here, unless I go into the forest, and this one caught the corner of my eye just outside my studio, and I know it's come to bring me a message. And I feel as though that message is for you as well, Libra, because I'm a Libra moon, so I have Libra very strong in my chart. And I feel like even though I'm embracing and accepting this message, it is for you too. So look at the dragonfly and the medicine and the message that it brings us. It might be helpful to you. This seems like work, so what I'm saying is make sure you're in a good place with yourself, and make sure that you know what it is, what the energy is that you want to hold active, so that you can honor and respectfully decide what it is you want moving forward, and how you want to show up in whatever this conversation is, or whatever it is that this past person is offering you. I do feel I'm reading for a current energy, so and I do feel this is the past person's energy coming through. This person has really struggled with their bondage, their addictive behavior, or these habits that have really robbed them of so much, and they have wrestled with it. And it's not because this is a bad person, and this is what many people make the mistake of. You think that when there's something that hinders you, that causes you pain or dis-ease, that you must fight it, push up against it, resist it. And there is no resistance, there is no assertion in this universe. So whatever you push up against, you actually asking for, it's as if you're saying, come, please come. You're the only thing that matters to me. You're the only thing I'm willing to give focus to. Please come, I want more of you. So I do see that you are guarded around this person, you know, and whatever it is that they're offering or conversations that you're having, because this past person burnt their bridges with you, and now they're coming back with this passionate declaration and a message about how the clarity that they have and how beautiful you are and how they feel about you, and you just don't know, and you need to trust your intuition with that. And they're not going to give you the answers. It's not their job to give you the answers or to give you clarity. You need to find that in the stillness of the relationship with yourself. And seek guidance if you need guidance. Okay, it's not clear to me what you should do. I can only tell you where this person is, that they're escaping it through the relationship with you, wanting to escape themselves and that which they consider to be negative. Now, you can see that as a bad thing or a good thing. We can't run away from ourselves, but if you can find some peace and some joy in the relationship with this person without placing a lot of expectations on it, perhaps just being friends for a while, and you guys can offer one another that joyful place or that comfortable space when you get together, then that's great to help you guys click into your individual alignment, and that will only help you to grow and to heal. Not everything is about, just because things come into our lives that we don't necessarily want, it's not the way I want it, doesn't mean we must push it away. Everything in the universe comes to serve you, but how is it coming to serve you, and how do you honor it so that you can let it serve you? And sometimes we need guidance for that, and that's why we have access. We've got so much access to teachers. We've got so much access to spiritual guidance and advice. Get your reading done, get your coaching done, get your teaching, go through your process to learn what is it, what are the cards that are being shown to you right now, so you know how to play your hand. But we go through things blindly, just hoping they'll fall into place. Let's move on. We're looking at what's happening in the area of money. Okay, Libra, let's take a look at what's happening with your money. What is it that you can expect in the area of money during the month of June? Thank you, Spirit, for Libra. We've got balance coming in. Now, I just want to say that there's such a negative association with past people coming back into our life experiences. Like, you shouldn't take someone back once they've broken your heart. You shouldn't give them another chance. You should completely just disregard them. Move on. Let me tell you something. Everything in our experience, everything in your life, relationships, the people that you are dealing with, the people that you encounter, everything is a projection of what is happening here within you, between that which you identify with as I and that which is self. So you're just meeting yourself in different ways, and if you don't like it, pushing them away might work, might help, might give you enough space to really look at what is the energy revealing to me. But the fact of the matter is, you can change your partners, you can change your friends, you can change your jobs, you can change the cities you live in. And we have the freedom to do that. We're supposed to be enjoying this experience. We're not supposed to be bound to anything. But if we're doing it because we're trying to run away from unpleasant realities, you cannot run away from your energy vibration. So you cannot outrun it. You will meet that same vibration in the next partner, in the next job, in the next situation. And you don't have to believe me or take my word for it. You'll just keep doing it. Keep moving. And you'll find, oh, there it comes again, there it comes again, there it comes again. And eventually you will understand that it's beginning to make sense to me that there's something, I'm the common denominator here, and there's something that I'm holding active. Because it's like I'm dating the same person in different bodies, different cities, different faces, different places. You cannot outrun your bondage, because you cannot outrun you take your energy, your frequency with you where you go. So that's where you want to do the work. And what we've come to know about our reality and what really goes on energetically is very different. So it's worth learning, it's worth finding a teacher, it's worth being guided to unlearn and to learn what's really going on in your dynamic. Okay, so we're looking at money. Let's see. Money during the month of June. Okay, Libra, so let's see. I want more cards on this. So it might seem as though in a particular area it could be someone near and dear, it could be friends that you were really hoping would be supportive. And you've recently been doubting whether or not they can be. You can depend on their support. Perhaps you're looking at their limitations, or you're really paying close attention to how they've been behaving lately. But during the month, there is a friend or someone that is very near and dear. People that are near and dear, it could be different for some of you. That their intention is the reason why they do or have been doing what they're doing, that's made you or caused you to doubt them a little bit, doubt their support, doubt their commitment perhaps, or their investment, especially emotionally. The reason why they've been doing that has been because they're intent on being able to take care of you. And that's going to show up during this month. You're going to see evidence of that. Perhaps in the past you felt as though there wasn't equal give and take, that you've noticed that it feels like you're giving more than you're receiving. Balance is coming. There is more balance in certain areas. I feel like there is a relationship where money is a factor, and that's because I feel a strong relationship energy coming through here. There is a relationship where money has been a factor in the way that they've shown up, and you've been questioning where this is going, if it's going to progress or if it's just going to regress. And now you have become hyper focused on protecting yourself and not being certain. Balance is coming in. Focus on what it is that you are receiving, that you can just bask in appreciation of. Ignore the rest, because you're giving what could be unwanted, what could go wrong, too much power and too much energy here. And this is a gift. I feel as though prayers are being answered here. Passionate communication. Where you might have felt left out in the cold, there is communication coming through. Now, this has got to do with finance. I'm specifically looking at finance. There's a new passionate beginning coming in, passionate communication coming through with new clarity. What does this tell me? Whatever this relationship is or this situation is, take it as it resonates, is going to have a positive effect on your money, to bring in more balance, to bring in more harmony. It's meant to be, it's fated. This is someone that's going to really, you're going to feel very taken care of here. Okay, and I feel the energy of someone's ship coming in. Lots of strength. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Yeah. So there is a situation in which you might have wondered what this person's intentions are, what this is about, where it's going. This has been written, this is fate. I feel like this entire reading comes together. I feel for those of you who look, it can be different for everybody. But for some of you, this comes as part and parcel of a relationship where you're going to feel, where it's going to have a very positive impact on your finances. In fact, I feel like it's a relationship all around, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic one for everyone. Okay. So, the sun comes out. Okay, so that's positive. That's nice. That's a nice reading. So you can absolutely expect more support. You can expect, and if you've been taking care of yourself for a really long time, this might be unusual or unexpected, but it's going to be really nice and refreshing to be taken care of, or just to feel like even though you can take care of yourself, someone's got your back. You're supported. You're cared for. You're loved, and someone absolutely believes you're worth investing in. That's your reading, Libra. Take good care of yourself, and if you're interested in a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. If you want to get some spiritual life coaching or spiritual cleansing, I do take many clients through their personal process, and help them to understand what's happening in their twin flame dynamic, how they can honor it, how they can progress, because you do feel like you're stuck until you actually start lining up with the energies. How it is that you can get to where you want to be, whatever that may be for you, Libra. Do what is best for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Love and light. Bye now.